So good afternoon, it's Sunday the 28th of April 2024 and today we're at Capesthorne in Cheshire. So let's go have a look around and see what we can see, and it looks like there is going to be some sort of event on at some point. They've got tents up and different things. I don't know when that's going to be. It'll probably be for bank holiday next week. And there's the beautiful hall that you can see. So we'll have a look around the gardens and go down by the lake.
We're going to do the filming more at night.
So it's a big old building, but it does look absolutely magnificent. What I am going to say, for the time of the year, for April, it's absolutely freezing. I can't believe how cold it actually is. So Nick and Janet are in front, and Daryl and Leo, they're all walking on ahead. We're just taking this time. I'm just with Mum, making sure she doesn't fall. And she's there, walking here. So we'll head into the grounds. Through these gates here, and we'll see what there is. I think, if I remember right, when we came before, you can walk down to the lake and have a good look there, and I think there's some wooded areas you can actually walk in as well, but I should imagine they'll be quite muddy today because we have had a lot of rain overnight. But it's very, very well kept. As you can see, the grass is all cut and all the edges do look amazing and very tidy. And look at this grass here in the centre. You can actually see where the mower's gone in two different directions there. Over to the left, if we have a look there, they have got a cafe. So here in front of us, they've got some like artwork there in the front, and then there's like a balcony there, and on the balcony they've got some lovely white seats. And if we look down there, they've got all chopped wood, like it's ready for a log fire. You can't actually get up these steps here. There is a chain on there, so you can't get to that balcony. But we've got some statues there, and we've got some more arches just round here, but there's nothing down there like there is on the other one. Let's just go here and have a look at the hall. And there's the entrance to the hall. So there's loads of open fields here, as I say, so they can have plenty of events or anything like that on here, and there's plenty of room for people to park and plenty of room for people to go. So we'll just have a walk now down towards the lake. I think, if I remember right, there was a bridge over the lake, so we'll have to go and check that out and see if there was. And I think it was probably about this time last year when we come, because I'm sure I can remember the blossom trees all falling. The pink blossom, so it could have been, like I say, the do keep the grass absolutely immaculate. I can actually smell cut grass, so they must have recently done that. Sky looks beautiful with the blue sky and the cloud. I'm going to go to the left, but we will eventually walk all the way around and probably come out where I'm showing you there now. So we'll go all through the gardens and then come out there. So this is the bridge I could remember, and as you can see there, we've got this amazing lake. So look at it down here under these trees. It looks absolutely spectacular here, and you can see how beautiful the trees are starting to become as they all have the fresh leaves on them. We must have been a little bit later today than last year, because the pink tree down here is not as nice as it was when we came the last time 12 months ago. We'll still have a walk over the bridge though and just film the lake for you and just show you the lake. So there's a view of the beautiful lake through the trees. We've got some lovely flowers there, some like white and pink, and then some more like all pink there. So they do look absolutely magnificent, and it looks lovely with the lake behind it as well. So let's just have a quick walk over this bridge. I think we have to come back because I don't think you can, or can you? No, you probably can't. So we probably will have to come back over here a minute, but we'll go have a look and see. So there you are. Let's have a look at the lake, and as you can see there, it's absolutely full of lily pads. I think in our pond at home they're only just coming up, so these are doing really well. We'll have a look across there, how beautiful the lake actually looks, and we've got the bits of blue sky and the cloud there. Let's just have a look the other side here, and again if we look this side you can see the gardens of the mansion and the end of the lake. And here's Janet and Leo. And here's that tree where Daryl and Nick were sitting on the wall under all them pink flowers last year. But like I say, we must be later because they have all gone. So let's have another look there just before we head back across the bridge. The wind's really got up now as well, hasn't it? And
lovely colours.
I can't tell you how cold it actually is. My head's freezing. So Janet and Daryl and Leo and Nick, they are both walking in front of us there. So as I say, it's that cold, it feels like I'm walking here on a December day. But it's nearly May. Incredible. What's up with the British weather? So there you go, there's that bridge we've just walked over, and it does look completely different from here. But it does look very spectacular. with the water flowing under it there off the lake here. The size of this tree here, it's beautiful and magnificent, absolutely amazing. And we're right by the water's edge, and some of the leaves there off this tree with the wind today have fell in there. Let's carry on. So the grass isn't as well cut just here. It's probably because they can't get the machinery around all these trees. But what I do like, on a lovely day, there's plenty of seats here to sit on and just admire this beautiful scenery we've got here. Look at that tree. It's like a pine leaf on it with some sort of thing. I'm not sure what that tree is. So we're just coming here now to this like pillow, and on the top of the pillar there's an eagle. That looks really good. So looking that way, that's back towards the Cape Thornall and the cafe and the garden type of thing. And look at the sky there. The sky looks absolutely fantastic. And look at them beautiful trees there. Let's just zoom in on them. And on the water here we've got the swans. Check them out. Two big white swans swimming along with the ducks there. How beautiful is that? So let's zoom out and just give you a bigger perspective of where they are. They look amazing. Okay, we're walking right along the edge of the water. I don't know what this is here, but it does look really good. There's no seats or anything like that in it. It's just like a gateway, I think, to the mansion and going up towards the garden. This is where you can go down virtually to the lake's edge. So we'll just have another last look at the swans there. They do look beautiful, like I said to you earlier on. Look at the garden area here with the old walls and the beautiful trees. They really do look amazing. And the weather now, it's dried up because it was quite wet this morning, so that's one consolation. And we have got the sun out, but as I say, even though the sun is out, it's still very cold. Some nice shrubbery there by the edge of the lake. That looks very good. I think we're heading now here to the entrance of some of the gardens. If I remember right from before, we only had a little walk in the gardens because it was quite muddy. But I think you can walk absolutely miles here, so we'll have a look through here, and I think it will be quite spectacular here because there's so many bluebells. We will be doing a bluebell video for you very soon through the woods of Kidsgrove. I think we need to give that another probably week, just let a few more come out before we do that. I don't know what that is, whether it's some like shelter or bunker.
Can't see.
the side of the lake there. The lake's still there, but we have got a field here and there is quite a lot of bluebells in there. So that does look quite good there. Look at the colour of this tree. It's amazing. You say you've got the bluebells coming up there. I think give it another week and there will be bluebells absolutely everywhere. Paths aren't too bad. Mum's just got to be careful. And let's just check them out there at water's edge. So you've got some more bluebells there. Not that many yet, but at least we've seen some for you. There looks quite a lot up the top end there. That looks pretty thick with them. Look at these beautiful trees, how they are shaped, and the barks and the trunks and everything on them. They look absolutely spectacular. So what we're coming up to here, we'll have a look, but there's like a bunker bridge and I can hear quite a lot of running water here in front of me. We'll go and check that out in a second, and there is a lovely picnic table there as well. So look how nice it is across here. The water is absolutely torrenting down there. It's racing. Don't know whether you can see that. And look how nice it looks there, with the tree branch hanging over. Look at all the detail in the metalwork there. It looks amazing. Just check that out, how smart that looks there. This path, I think this is the same path as we took last year, and this goes through like a grassland with probably some very highly populated bluebells and some really big, lovely, beautiful, old, thick trees. Really good, really nice. So just check out the bluebells there. There's quite a lot there. That's quite beautiful, quite amazing, gives you some lovely colour. There's a bluebell for you quite close up. Again, I'm going to say, look at the trees. There's some really big, old, beautiful trees going up this pathway here. Look at the ones directly in front of me. They look fabulous. We'll have a closer look at them as we get near them in a second. We've got that, don't know what it is, whether it's a well or whatever, but it does look good there. But we now are getting right near these absolutely spectacular old trees. And just check them out. Look how thick the trunk is at the bottom there. Like I say, I think there's miles and miles of walkways here. You'd have to get a map to know where you actually are. Check that bush out with the beautiful flowers on it. That really does look amazing. Another look at the tree there. Beautiful. Must be 6 foot thick at the bottom. So it looks as if we're coming now to another real big grass area here as we go through these edges here. We've got some more of these pink flowers. I should imagine a week ago or just over they'd have been absolutely beautiful. And walking down here towards us, we've got a cat. Look at the cat there. Wonder where he's come from. We're now sort of behind the mansion, and we've got a beautiful grass area here. So it's like I say, if you take a look around, there's just open fields everywhere, and in front of me there we've got a field and it's absolutely full of sheep. How amazing the hall looks there with the cloud and the blue sky. And this cat, he just keeps following it. And it looks like in front of me here you can camp. There's a caravan there with a awning on it, so it looks as if somebody's camping out in the field there. So you must be able to come here and pay for overnight stops, so they must have a campground. Looks like they've had to cut a tree down there. We're heading up these pathways now, and some beautiful trees at the side of us again, and we're heading towards the mansion. So we've got to go up these steps in a second. Mum's got to get up there. So we're right behind now the hall, and the hall does look absolutely fantastic there. So there is an absolutely beautiful bush again there, just as we enter into this courtyard here. And look at this amazing tree. So we're walking up now right behind the back of the hall here. Very nice. There's all seats, so you can, looks like there's probably a cafe or something there that you can buy something, sit down and relax and just eat your food. And take a look again at the hall there. Amazing, the detail and the work all them years ago there must have been in when they were building that. It's beautiful. Here are all these amazing tables. Janet and Darryl and Leo and Nick, they're actually having a look in the hall. So yeah, looking beautiful. Let's just have a look at that amazing tree there. Wow. So just look how spectacular all the lawns are here. They just kept and trimmed so nice. It must take them ages, and the edges and the shrubbery, it's all really well looked after there. And if we look across, we've got this beautiful grassland and fields and trees. Beautiful place. Don't know how much nicer you could get it. That big bay window there with all that metalwork around it. I don't know what that's for, whether that was to stop anybody getting in or it's just for design, I don't know. And we've got some more like outer buildings there. Darryl and Janet and Nick and Leo are just having a look at them. So yeah, that's been a lovely walk around there today. Let's just stop and have another look at the building there. So we've got to go down these steps. We'll just have a look at this beautiful tree, this blossom on this tree before we go down. Really just check that out. It just looks fantastic, doesn't it? So it looks like that building to my left is like a church or a chapel. Got churchy sort of windows in there. Let's just have a look at that for you. So we'll walk along here. Got two more absolute amazing trees there, and we'll go through this archway. I think to the left here, if I remember, there was a cafe, and there's like a big conservatory there as well, which we'll look at when we get there in a second. And again, look at this tree. It's just spectacular. And you've got a tremendous view there, looking over the lake. I was right. You've got a beautiful cafe there. And look at these amazing flowers here. They just look beautiful with the cloud and the blue sky behind them. So yeah, you've got the church to the left. You've got the cafe here. Looks like you can actually have a proper meal in there as well. They've got tables. And here we've got some more of these beautiful flowers here. Look how nice they look. So as we go through this arch here now, we're back onto the main field where the car's parked to the left. I've thoroughly enjoyed that walk here today. It's been well worth coming. And we've got a guy there who can go fishing.
Go on, look at this way. Oh, there's one of them there. Come on. Go on, chicken.
So let's just have a final look now at the hall here before we end the video today. As I say, it's absolutely beautiful, fantastic place. So glad we came, and I have really enjoyed the walk around. So we're heading back to the car now. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you have, please like, please share, and if you will, please subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated. So the next films we'll probably be taking for you are Florida. We're going to Orlando on Sunday, so that's something else you can look forward to. We will bring you plenty of footage of around the Orlando area. So we'll leave this film now where we are, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.